I'm Millie Doty, and one of the reasons that I like working for Magnolia ISD would be the people. From the district directors to the teachers that I work with, I feel like I have a lot of support here.
Good morning. My name is Carrie Casada, and I teach at Magnolia West High School. This is my 18th year. This is the only district I've taught in, and I would not go to another district. Um, and here's one of the reasons I love Magnolia ISD so much. Look at this coffee shop that they let me design and build for the students. This is their fundraiser. I'm an FCCLA advisor, and this is how we get these kids to competition. They get to actually learn the ins and outs of running an actual business. So again, thank you.
Hello there. I'm Craig Martin. I'm the athletic coordinator and head football coach at Magnolia High School. And what I think the best part about working in Magnolia ISD is the people. From central administration to campus administration to faculty, all the way down to students. We have really phenomenal people in this school district, and I think that is the one thing that really sets us apart from other districts.
My name is Nancy Rodriguez, and I'm the Director for Bilingual ESL and World Languages in Magnolia ISD. And what I enjoy most about working in Magnolia is the ability to see the children come in as young as 3 years old and go through our programs and eventually make it to high school, and especially developing our emergent bilingual students into productive citizens.
Hi, my name is Foy Campbell. I'm the Director of Fine Arts and Career and Technical Education in Magnolia. The absolute best thing about Magnolia is the relationships that you build with fellow teachers and the students and the parents. It's a real community. It's a small town feel. When I came to Magnolia 20 years ago, my fifth graders back then are now in their 30s, and it's so great to see them around the community. We form really great relationships here, and it's all about the people in Magnolia.
Hi, my name is Ashley Juarez, and I am a gifted and talented teacher with the REACH program, which serves elementary kiddos in Magnolia ISD. It's a wonderful, wonderful job and a great district to work in. One of the things that I love the most about our district is when I moved out here from the middle of Houston, everyone out here just really scooped me right in and made me a part of their family, and it just felt right from the get-go. It felt like community, it felt like home, and I am so grateful that this is where I ended up.
I think we do that by loving and supporting our kids and having fun along the way. Doing that. I think this is a district full of people that are hard workers, that have high expectations and support each other in that process. And ultimately, we have fun doing what we do in impacting these kids' lives in positive ways. And to me, if you don't have fun doing what you do, man, you're in the wrong place. And this is a place where you come to work every day and you enjoy what you do, and you can't wait to come back the next day to do it all over again.
So, a few of the adjectives I would use to describe Magnolia ISD would be tight knit, family oriented, goal driven, and down home. So it really, I feel like, is a district where you get back to the basics. There are high expectations, which I like as an educator. It pushes me to be better in my field. But also it's a tight knit community, especially where I am in my schools. I know my leaders really care about me, and the down home feel is we are outside the city, and it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful opportunity. Our kids are so diverse and different, and it's great.
The adjective I think of when it comes to the culture in Magnolia is responsive. Whenever we have an issue, whenever we have a problem, whenever there's an opportunity, we circle around and come up with the best ideas and do what's best for kids. That's the best thing about Magnolia.
Collaborative. Our principal this year talks about pick up that shovel. We've all got to pick up a shovel. And it just kind of reminds me of, it takes a village. They give us professional development that engages us, so then we know to go engage the students. I love the PLCs. the teams where we plan together and it's intentional and it's built into PD. It's not just, hey, you know what, y'all should be meeting together as teams. We have to design an itinerary of what we're going to talk about in these PLC meetings. So that engages us as teachers, which makes us more successful in the classroom.
I would describe our culture as having a sense of pride, a sense of community, and working together for a common purpose.
Positive, powerful, and passionate. These are just a few adjectives used to describe Magnolia ISD. Magnolia ISD is united and passionate in growing not only the kiddos, but the staff in a powerful, engaging, and positive environment.
When I was hired 18 years ago, I remember telling the principal at the time, hey, look, I'm here for souls. I'm here to reach souls. And in the process, I will teach. I capture their hearts. And when I capture their hearts, they're much more willing to give me their mind.
You know, I think the difference that we've made in Magnolia ISD is that we try to impact as many kids as we possibly can in positive ways. You know, certainly in athletics, in my arena, we have the opportunity to do that, you know, in a lot of areas and impact lots of kids. And I think that's the biggest difference that we've been able to make in Magnolia ISD is to get in front of as many kids as you can and give them opportunities to experience things that not every kid gets to experience and ultimately have fun doing it.
Implementing a one-way dual language program that is still under construction, but we can see the benefits of how the children are learning English and Spanish, not just speaking or understanding, but they are also reading and writing as young as kindergarten.
I feel like in Magnolia, you really do have the opportunity to make a difference because since the district is big enough to where we reach many, many students, but it's small enough to where it feels very homey, you have the opportunity to serve in a lot of ways. So I serve as the technology liaison and also as our gifted and talented teacher. And so I've been able to really love on and bless teachers through assisting them with their technology needs, which I love. And then I've also been able to work with the gifted population, which oftentimes gets overlooked because they are the hard workers, the ones that kind of, they get overlooked sometimes. So I've been able to pull those kiddos out and we work on really incredible projects and things that stretch them beyond what they're normally used to. And we got to put on a really cool cardboard boat regatta with our district and the kids. I know they will never forget that. And it's something that they will always remember. So building experiences for them is how I feel like I can make a difference. Is if they can look back on their life and remember things that they got to do in elementary school that were just so neat and above and beyond, then they'll have those memories forever. So that I know makes a difference.
I worked for another district for almost 20 years, and it was wonderful. But when I moved over here, I didn't know what to expect. But I can tell you right now, it was like I was the missing puzzle piece to complete uh, my team. Not because I feel like I'm all that, but because we just connect.
I feel that I've made a difference in MISD by helping students figure out if they want a career in health science. I'm very proud to say that some of my previous students are in physician assistant schools now. I've got several working as nurses, and that really makes me happy to help people figure out what they want to do with their life, especially in health science.
When I think about how I've made a difference in Magnolia ISD, my first thoughts go to how I bring a positive attitude and my unwavering work ethic and my love and heart for the kiddos.
Within the curriculum department, I'm able to collaborate with my colleagues when we talk about best practices within the different content areas, and we are here to support each other.
I can honestly say, I don't think I've ever heard the word no. And I remember one principal years ago, Rob Stewart, before I would even finish my request, he would say, "Yes, Casada," because he saw my heart. He knew the end goal, and which is success for the students. So I feel very supportive financially and just emotionally because they really do care.
Our campus administration is phenomenal in how they support us. You know, I think the biggest thing is that we all understand that we're in this together, and that we can solve any problem that comes up together. And I think that's how, you know, we were able to have as much success as we have had, and hope to continue to have, is that we celebrate each other's successes, and we all feel like we're part of that process. And our administration on this campus is really vital to that, because they allow us as professionals, you know, to do our jobs and to make the decisions that we feel like is in the best interest of our students or our athletes or whatever the case may be. And like I said, our administration is phenomenal in allowing us and supporting us in that effort.
I feel like from the day that I interviewed, I felt a connection with both my principals. I work with two different campuses, and I remember thinking after the interview, wow, those are some incredible leaders. And even from day one, I came into the district going through a hard time in my life. My brother passed from COVID a week before I started school. And I reached out to my principals just to kind of let them know that was going on in my life. And it was as if they'd known me forever. They were so supportive. They reached out, they wrote, cards. I think they even left flowers on my doorstep, just incredible people. They really care about you as a person. They've also supported me with my goal writing, when it comes to T-test, really like pushing me to be a better educator. I've really appreciated that. I want to be better, and I want to be the best teacher I can be for my students. And so they're always there with ideas. They'll come in and even just work with the students. They support all the projects we do in class. They came to our big showcase. They're very involved. They volunteered at the showcase, and they'll pitch right in. They're hands on, very supportive, great people. And I just really appreciate that, that I get to work for people like that.
I can tell you they have an open door philosophy where if you need to go and talk to them, they're there for you at all times. Of course, they make time for you, even if there's no time, because I mean, they are a very busy team. They will make time for you at any time, especially because they're not only here for the students, they're here for their staff. They want to make sure that everybody feels safe, as well as everybody feels comfortable coming to them for any question or assistance. I love it here. I love MISD administrative team.
I have input into the curriculum that we use. I have all the supplies that I need to teach health science, and our career and technology student organization, which is Skills USA, is highly encouraged to compete, and those accomplishments are acknowledged afterward.
They treat us like we're valuable, and they treat us like we're special.
Since I'm a director, my direct supervisors are the superintendent and the assistant superintendent. They're always available. Anytime I have a question, anytime I have a need, they're there to listen. They have an open door policy and are very supportive, finding the funds and the avenues that we need to do what's best for our kids.